The court appearance today for the man accused of killing a Sayreville Councilwoman Eunice Dwumfour.
It was the first time that her family came face to face with her alleged killer after he was indicted earlier this month. You remember Dwumfour was found dead inside her car outside her home back in February. It took 4 months for police to make an arrest.
New Jersey reporter Tony Yates was inside the courtroom today. She joins us live now in New Brunswick with the very latest. Tony.
And Liz, I can tell you this detention hearing had been delayed 5 different times at the request of Rashid Ali Bynum's attorney. In fact, he tried to have this hearing delayed too, but today the judge was not having it. As Bynum was walked into court handcuffed, the family of Eunice Dwumfour became very emotional. It was the first time her family came face to face with her accused killer in court. The 29-year-old Bynum is charged with first-degree murder and several weapons charges. The Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office says the victim met Bynum years ago in Virginia, that she recruited him to be a part of a Newark-based church with ties to a congregation in Nigeria, and that at one point he'd moved into the Sayreville apartment that Dwumfour, her daughter, and other church members lived. They say Bynum quickly fell out of good standing with the church and that he was told to leave. Then on February 1st of this year, Sayreville Councilwoman Eunice Dwumfour was shot to death in her car near her driveway in the apartment complex where she lived. The state tracked E-ZPass records, cell phone use from Bynum's phone that they say showed he traveled from Virginia the night before the murder and returned to Virginia after the murder. They say they also recovered the gun that killed Dwumfour in a bag owned by the defendant. He was arrested, fought extradition for 2 months before a grand jury here indicted him. Today, his attorney, not able to postpone the hearing, tried to have him released.
We question the weight of the evidence, but we're not in a position to effectively do that. Because of the fact that we haven't had a chance to read 6,000 pages. 6,000 pages is a lot of reading. But there is no indication whatsoever that shows that Mr. Bynum had any reason whatsoever at any time to shoot the victim.
The state very strongly fought back.
We have here someone who planned, premeditated, drove hours from one state to our state, came here, lied in wait, and ambushed an unassuming individual, young lady, in her car while she was waiting outside of her home, right after she had let her daughter and friend go inside of the home, and ambushed this woman and shot her 14 times.
That was a lot for the family to hear in court today. Bynum's next court date is October 30th.